Timescape. Jimin slowly opened the door and came inside with Wine. When Wine saw Taeyang's body lying unconsciously in the bed, she started crying loudly, but Jimin gestured her to stop making sound. Wine put her palms on her mouth and nodded her head like a baby. Jimin wants to pinch her cheek due to her cuteness. He held her hand and slowly walked near the bed. Jimin, now you are happy? Wine nodded her head, still putting her palms on her mouth. Jimin softly chuckled, seeing her baby face. Jimin, I told you he will be fine. Wine removed her palms and slowly says, Wine, why he is not awake yet? Jimin, don't cry, Wine. He is fine and he needs rest. After 1 or 2 hours later, he will wake up. Wine, okay. Time skip. 1 hour later, Wyan and Jimin was waiting for him inside the room. Suddenly, the young softly groaned and opened his eyes. Jimin and Wyan ran close to him. Wyan sat on the bed beside his head and softly started caressing his head. Jimin also sat down beside him. Jimin, how are you feeling, Taeyang? Taeyang, I just opened my eyes. Jimin chuckled and playfully hit his leg. And Taeyang dramatically groaned in pain. Jimin, you got shot in your biceps, not in leg, idiot. Taeyang looked at Wine, found her looking at him with tears in her eyes while caressing his hairs. Their eyes met. Wine, are you okay, my Taeyang? Taeyang, stop crying, my little bird. I'm totally fine. Wine, I was so worried for you. Taeyang slowly sat up with the help of Jimin. He wiped her tears. Taeyang, don't cry, bird. See, I'm fine. Wine nodded her head, still crying like a baby. Taeyang, did you had your dinner? Wine, no. Taeyang looked at Jimin, found him smiling at them. Taeyang, Jimin, tell the maids bring our dinner here. Jimin stood up and left outside of the room. Taeyang leaned his backside on the bed headboard. Wine slowly placed her head on his lap. He started caressing her hairs with other hand. Wine, I thought you were also going to leave me like my parents. Taeyang, I'm not going to leave you, my bird. Wine, promise? Taeyang, promise. They heard knock on the door and Jimin came inside along with maid. Jimin sat down on the bed and maid placed the food trolley near the bed. She served dinner for 3 of them and then she left from there. Jimin took his plate and started having his dinner, Wyan feeding Taeyang and herself. After having their dinner, Jimin helped Wyan to take his medicine. Wyan pouted because she wants to help Taeyang to take medicines, but Jimin said first watch him, then she can give him medicines. She carefully watching which medicine he is giving him. Jimin, this 4 tablets in the morning, this 3 are after lunch, and this at nights. Okay? Wine, okay. Taeyang, Jimin, I'm also educated here. I can take medicine by my own, so there is no need. Why, no, I will give you medicine every time. Jimin and Taeyang put their hands on their ears. Jimin and Taeyang, fine, but don't shout. They both looking at each other and try to control their laugh. Wine, okay. Jimin, okay, now I'm leaving. Take care of yourself, buddy. Wine, I will take care of him. Why are you not telling me to take care of him? Taeyang and Jimin both sigh. Jimin, take care of him, Wine. Wine wiped her tears like a kid. Wine, I will. Jimin chuckled. Jimin, bye. Taeyang and Wine, bye. Jimin left outside of the room. Wine looked at Taeyang, found him looking at her. She sat down beside him. Wine, you need to sleep. Taeyang nodded his head and he was about to lay down, but Wine held him and helped him to lay down. Taeyang chuckled. Taeyang, won't you sleep? Wine, I will sleep on the couch. Taeyang, why? Wine, what if I hurt you in sleep? Taeyang, you won't. Now come on, lay here. Wine became happy and jumped like a happy kid. Wine, wait for me. I'm coming back after brushing my teeth. She ran into the bathroom and Taeyang chuckled seeing her running like a rabbit. After some time later, she came out and directly ran and jumped on the bed like a kid. She covered him with the blanket and lay down beside him. She is laying away from him. She smiled thinking about her. She is not coming closer because she doesn't want to hurt him in her sleep by mistake. He is admiring her face while her eyes is closed. Soon they both fall asleep. 1 month later, Ting entered inside the mansion and his eyes roamed in the living room, finding her little figure, but she wasn't there. He got confused because usually she waits for him in the living room. Taeyang, where is Wine? Maid, ma'am, at upstairs. Taeyang started walking upstairs. Taeyang opened the door and found darkness and empty room. He called out her name, Taeyang, Wine, but no answer. He was about to turn around to leave, but someone jumped on his back and bit his neck. Taeyang held the person and found long hairs and familiar body scent hit his nostril, but he held that person's head and tried to take off from his back, and successfully he did. He turned on the lights and found Wine. He is holding his neck cause he bit him hurriedly. Taeyang, what the hell, Wine? Wine, I am a vampire. Taeyang, you what? Wine, vampire. He looked at her head to toe. She is wearing black dress and her hair is open. Red lipstick on her lips and it smudged. She is looking beautiful and mature because she always wore cartoon prints dress. Suddenly she was about to fall down, but Taeyang held her in his arms. Taeyang, what happened, Wine? Are you okay? Wine, Taeyang, I'm feeling weak. Maybe I'm going to die. Taeyang, what nonsense. You didn't eat whole day? Let's go and have your dinner. Wine, I need blood, Taeyang, otherwise I will die. Taeyang, what blood? But why? Wine, cause vampires need blood. They only drinks blood. Now Taeyang got to know she is still in her vampire character. Taeyang, which blood? Wine, human blood. Taeyang made her lay down on the bed and about to go outside, but Wine, where are you going? I'm going to die soon. Taeyang, I'm going to bring human blood for Miss Vampire. With that, he left outside and Wine sat up confusedly. Wine, he's also human. He should have given me his blood. In the movie, female lead drunk male leads blood because they love each other. Suddenly she heard door opening sound and she again laid down and started her drama. She saw Taeyang is coming near her while holding a glass in his hand and red liquid in the glass. Taeyang helped her to sit up. Taeyang, here, drink this. Wine, what is this? Taeyang, human blood, now drink. I want my little vampire strong. Wine hold the glass and started drinking. Taeyang watching her while smiling. She drank fully and handed him back the glass. She held her throat and started speaking like she is dying. Wine, what did you give me? It wasn't human blood. How could you do this with your lover, Taeyang? You said you love me, but in reality you never loved me. Ah, I'm dying. With that, she dramatically fell on the bed and closed her eyes, showing like she is dead. Taeyang was controlling his laugh. He looked down at her laying figure and smiled. Taeyang, wake up, my drama queen. Wine opened her eyes and sat up with an angry pout. Taeyang stopped smiling and asked her, Taeyang, what happened now? Wine, why you didn't save me? Taeyang, but you are alive, my bird. Wine, I'm talking about my vampire character. You gave her a strawberry shake and he died. Taeyang, but I thought vampires like strawberry shakes, so I bring one for her. Wine, I like strawberry shake, not vampire. You should have give her your blood. Taeyang, why though? Wine, cause in movie, female vampire fell in love with a human and he gave his blood to his vampire lover. Taeyang made her face him and slowly he joined their forehead together. Taeyang, I can give you my life for you if you want. Wine pushed him away and shouted, Wine, but all I need was your blood. She stood up angrily and stormed outside of the room while Taeyang was looking at her. Taeyang, silly girl. Time skip. They are having their dinner while Wine ignoring him since after that vampire drama. Usually Wine talk with him when they have dinner together, but today is totally silent. The young gives look at her and found her focusing in her plate. Suddenly Wine started coughing. The young hurriedly took the glass and made her drink water while rubbing her back. The young eat slowly. No one is taking away your food. Wine didn't say anything. Again started eating. The young sighed and again focused on his eating. Taeyang is just watching her every move. She is making pillow wall between them. After making the wall, she laid down with her back facing him. Time skipped 2 a.m. Taeyang looking at Wyan who is laying almost on him. He chuckled seeing the pillow wall. Her pillow was nowhere to be found, her head on his chest, hand around his waist and leg on his leg. He caressed her hairs. My angry little vampire kissed her head. While caressing her hairs, he also fell asleep. Next day, Taeyang is in a meeting. Suddenly, his phone started buzzing. He checked the ID caller and smiled. He gestured other to pause the meeting. He received the call. On call. Taeyang, hello. Why, you still haven't apologized. Taeyang, but what I have done? Wine, you didn't let my vampire form drink your blood. If you did, she would still be alive. Taeyang, okay, I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Everyone is shocked seeing him saying sorry and talking with soft tone. Wine, only in one condition. Taeyang, what? Wine, you have to take me out right now. Taeyang looked around the meeting hall while thinking something. Taeyang, give me just 2 hours, then I will take you outside. I have important meeting. Wine, fine, don't be late, not even 1 second. Taeyang, okay. Taeyang cut the call and looked at the people, found them giving him weird looks. He cleared his throat. Taeyang, start the meeting. Everyone shivered hearing his cold tone and again meeting start. Time skip. Taeyang entered inside the living room and found Wine sitting in the sofa while being totally ready. He forgot to breathe seeing her up and down. She's wearing a beautiful dress with light makeup on and red lipstick. He came back to reality when she Wine 30 minutes late. Taeyang, am I? Wine, yes. Taeyang, give me more 10 minutes. I'm coming after changing my dress. Wine, fine, but don't be late. I'm seeing the time. Taeyang, okay. Taeyang walked upstairs. 20 minutes later, Wine sitting with a pout on her lips while watching her watch. Suddenly her eyes fell on Taeyang who is climbing down from the stairs. Wine, you again late. She was about to cry, but Taeyang hurriedly ran close to her. He cupped her cheeks. Taeyang, I'm sorry, don't cry, my bird. I took shower, that's why I'm late. I promise I will never be late anymore. Forgive me this time. Wine, fine. Now let's go. Taeyang held her hand and started walking outside while Wine is smiling like a happy kid. Time skip. 3 cars stopped, and from the first car, Wine hurriedly came outside and started looking around like a happy kid. She claps her hands due to happiness. Taeyang also came out of the car and looked at her. Their car standing far away from other 2 cars. Taeyang's man and bodyguards in that 2 cars. She started running and smiling like a baby, touching the flowers and running in them happily. Taeyang leaned his back on the car and smiling while watching her. Taeyang, am I forgiven? Wine, yeah. Taeyang took one cigarette and lighted it. She took off her heels and threw it on the grass, then started running on her bare feet. Bodyguards took her heels, she running and flying like a free bird, her long hairs waving with the wind and her beautiful smile making something feel in his heart. She again ran close to him while catching her breath. He kissed her cheek and removed hairs from her face. Taeyang, come down, my little bird. She rested her head on his chest while catching her breath. Wine, thank you. Suddenly her eyes fell on his fingers where one cigarette between his fingers. She pulled away from his body and looked at him. Wine, why do you smoke? Don't you know it's harmful for health? Taeyang, I know. Wine, Why are you smiling? I'm serious. I heard people die early who do smoke. My dad told me it's a bad habit. Taeyang, so what if I die early? Wine hugged him tightly while making his heart beat fast. Wine, I won't let you die. Taeyang slowly wrapped his arms around her waist. Taeyang, why? Wine, if you will die, who I'm gonna marry? You said I should marry that person for whom my heart beats. My heart beats only for you. Whenever I'm with you, I feel safe and something strange in my heart. I don't know what does it call. I don't want to live without you. You are my only family left. I don't want to lose you. The young just shockingly hearing everything. This is the first time he's with any girl. Before her, there were no girl in his area. He always stay away from girls, but he himself don't know how he let this girl come close to him. Wine, you will not smoke anymore. The young threw the unfinished cigarette on the ground and crushed it under his shoe. The young, I own my bird.